same. But today I want to talk to you about the idea of being married to your spouse and not your children. My husband and I have 6 children. We got married in 2001. We had a baby in 03, 05, 07, 09, 2011, and our baby was born in 2013, and we had 2 miscarriages in between all of that. So I would have to say that there has been seasons where I have struggled to maintain the balance of just recognizing that I need to prioritize my role as a wife first, right? And then recognize that I'm a mom. And, I know in this day and age where it's all about the children and we really make them into idols, that this is something that most would scoff at in the world. But I recognize that I can't really be a good mom until I first really work on my marriage, right? And let everything else flow. Just speaking of God's divine order. And this is not to say that I neglect my children, but I feel that it's healthy for them to recognize that, you know what? Again, there is an order to things. And just a practical example, sometimes, we'll be at the dinner table and I'm focused on trying to, what my husband wants, and it's how come dad gets, or how come, and it's because he is my husband. Now, it's not to say that I don't ever take requests from them or I don't ever, make their plates or whatever, but it's simple things like that. I try to teach them that again, and even as a reminder to myself that I'm first Mrs. before I am mommy, right? And putting Mrs. first before mommy helps me to be a great mommy. And, another thing is I try my best as a stay-at-home mom to make sure that when my husband comes home, I'm not looking like who did what to who. I try my best to put myself together that he doesn't come through the door just looking at somebody who just looks worn out. And I don't succeed at this every single day, but I make a conscious effort to really, again, show him that I do remember that I am your wife and I do care about how I present myself to you. So I just want to encourage the wives that are out there to really stop and ask the Lord to show you if you really need to refocus and reprioritize. Are you putting your children ahead of your marriage and just saying, oh, it's just a season? And I get it. I understand that there are seasons where you're nursing children and you're just tired or you're up with a teething child. I get that. And I would hope that the husbands would understand that there are certain times where it is difficult for you to make him the main priority, but this should be the exception again and not the rule. Those seasons shouldn't go on and on and on and on forever, right? Because as people say, God willing, at some point in time, your children are going to grow up and get out of the house. So you need to make sure that you are working on your marriage first, right? And then, again, let your motherhood flow from that. So I just want to encourage the moms that are listening to just pray and ask the Lord to help you. If you feel like you're struggling in this area, how to prioritize and how to prioritize correctly according to His will. You be blessed.